Now, the recent heavy rains in Gauteng left hundreds homeless and damaged a number of roads. Now, the City of Joburg Public Safety MMC David Tembe will be launching a flood awareness campaign. For more on this, we're joined by Joburg EMS spokesperson Robert Mulaudzi. Thank you very much for your time this morning, Robert. Let's just maybe speak about the details of this campaign and really what it's going to focus on in terms of creating awareness around flooding in and around the province.
Yes, thank you very much. Good morning, Robbie, and good morning to the viewers. Yes, we will be launching our flood awareness campaign led by the MMC of Public Safety, Chief MMC David Tembe. This time around, we will be starting in the area of Alexandra, Stoetla area, where we will be interacting with our residents who are residing along the Jackskay River stream. The focus will be also within other areas within the city of Johannesburg, where we know that we have got challenges in terms of floods, because we need to understand that now we are in a rainy season. We need to make sure that we empower our residents out there about the necessary skills, information to deal with issues of floods, because we know that throughout this season we will be daily, if not weekly, receiving a lot of rainfall. So therefore we've got a responsibility to make sure that we empower our residents, especially those residents who are within our low-lying areas. So MMC Tembe will be leading this campaign in Alexander on Monday morning, and of course after that we've got our disaster management and public education official within the City of Johannesburg EMS, who will continue with this kind of programs, targeting most of our residents who are mostly in our low-lying areas throughout the City of Johannesburg, or in all 7 regions of the city, to make sure that we empower them about the necessary skills to deal with emergencies which might occur in those areas.
Yeah, and what would some of these skills be, especially in a moment where you find yourself suddenly exposed to flooding conditions, and you're going to need to act fast to make sure that you or whoever you're with are as safe as can be?
Yes, firstly, the residents who are within these areas, mostly of them, they normally cross, river streams which are along in the areas where they are residing. So the messages will be along those lines to say they must avoid crossing these areas, and also they need to monitor young kids who are, might be tempted to play next to these areas because of the water levels might be much more higher. And of course, also, the messages will also be going to our motorists out there, during this festive season, to say they need to exercise caution as and when they drive. They need to extend the safe following distance, and also try and avoid areas which might be flooded. And of course, also, it will be also us encouraging them to visit our centers, which is our public education centers, which we have throughout the city of Johannesburg, for them to get, life and educational programs, not only in terms of water-related emergencies, but be it fire, basic first aid, and also, other emergencies which they might come across during this festive season. So the campaigns is more of making sure that we are out there. We conscientize our residents about the importance of them during season, water safety. And of course, those people who will be visiting the areas of entertainment, is to make sure that if they are swimming, they're swimming in the area where there's lifeguards. There are people who can be able to look after them, instead of going into dams and river streams which might be dangerous to them.
No, thank you very much for that update. And of course, we'll catch up with you all on Monday as you launch the campaign with the MMC. So Joburg and surrounding area residents in low-lying areas are safe this festive season. That is EMS spokesperson Robert Mulaudzi joining us this morning to explain.